do a super simple grapevine. And honestly, for all intents and purposes, I don't want this on here. It's probably not going to come off. Yes, it will. I was just showing that for a demo to a class one day, and I don't want it on there. Okay, so I'm literally going to keep most of this intact. Okay, so I like doing these bundles. Gotta have my Wheaties today, y'all. Okay, so these are delicious, first of all. Let's just talk about these. Well, let's just break these. I love how flowy they are. Okay, I literally am just putting bundles together, just like that. Oh, I've got this on backwards. Skunk is back. Something's back. All right, so I'm going to take a pipe cleaner. I need some more zip ties is what I need. So I'm going to go ahead and secure that. Cut it. Okay. And I'm going to go down. This is going to be the 5-minute multiple. Actually, it's 7 minutes if I'd stop talking. All right. So this is super simple. I am just securing it with this. If you need quick multiples for your shop, this is my surefire method. Okay. Now I'm going to kind of straighten out these florals. All right. And they are huge, but I don't want them to look like they've been in a container for 8 months. I need them to be breathing, right? So we need them to come off. We need them to come off this grapevine. These have the best stinking wires on the planet. Super simple. And now, we're not quite done with the florals. I'll show you in a minute what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm just going to give us a little tail. This is that 4-inch plaid. Gorgeous. So, pinch, twist, loop, pinch, twist, loop. And this is going to come to the top. Okay. I'm just going to do another layer. Not a big darn deal. I'm just doing a clover bow, which is just 4 of them. Again, I want it to end up here because I want a tail up there. Now, this yellow crosshatch ribbon, I want the yellow. Now, I'm only giving it a little tail. I don't want the yellow tail down in the yellow flowers. I just don't. Because it doesn't need to be there. Because I said so. Because I don't want it there. Okay. Just like that. I'm going to, I still have this with my thumb and my forefinger. Put it between my, like, peace out, you know. I twist it like it's my job. So what I'm going to do, I never go around the circumference of a wreath when I put a bow. Normally I do it with a zip tie, but today we're doing it with, this may end up being the shop front door wreath because I'm not doing it the way that I normally would, and I wouldn't unless somebody wants to buy it from my shop. And that happens more often than not. I put a big wreath on the door and somebody knocks on it and they're like, hey, are you open today? Okay, so I'm a bow smasher. Calm down. Don't get your panties in a wad. So I'm just twisting this for all that beats the band. Twist that down. Look at that smashed bow. Woohoo! So I did it to where the bow comes out the other side on purpose. I'm just fluffing the bow to get it some Now, I am not going to dovetail this. I'm going to do 45-degree angles. Now, what I really love about this ribbon, minus the fact that I cannot cut a straight line like I'm in kindergarten, is I love that you can just fold this up and those wires are not going to attack you, right? Like sometimes the wires just be all up in your space. Okay, now the reason I wanted the tops, I like having little rockets, that's what I call them, little rockets, coming up through my design when I dovetail them. I just think it looks super pretty when, okay, so this is what we have so far. Super simple, super easy. Bundles and a bow. Bundles and a bow. We're going to take it up a notch because we can. And I'm going to add a little bit of this Astilbe in it. Just a smidge. Y'all, if you like things like this, all I'm doing is I come up to the 11 o'clock spot. I usually go to the 9, the 11, and the 1 if I have an oval grapevine, and I add a white or some kind of flower at those points. If I have bundles. If I don't have bundles, it's a different story. Now, I'm going to make that one shorter because we don't need the bundles coming out the side, right? And all you have to do is put it inside the grapevine. And I'm just doing 2. That looks totally fine. And then I'm going, you just want a bit of white. I like, when it comes to Easter, I love just a tiny bit of white showing. Anybody else like that? Can I get an amen? Anybody else like that? I bought a white bunny at Hobby Lobby yesterday. You just wait. All I know is it's going to be getting neon orange and pink all around it really, really soon. And I need to take the tag off of that. Okay, so this one is a little bit longer, so I'm lifting it up and just poking it in. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add 2 of these carrots. One at the bottom, one at the top. Coming up underneath. It's just like a little something extra, right? I bought so much at home, it wasn't even funny, you guys. It was sick. Mike was like, I thought you said you were going in there for one thing. I said, oh, I got one thing times 100. But in under 10 minutes, normally it's my 7-minute. How pretty is that? Just super simple, super springy, no sign, just a big old fancy bow.